Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. Ba'ashem Rachah for giving the spirit and power to make this lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that teach his truth and your will well. Wabrakadama to the hopeful elect. This is Brother Gabar. I'm back with another lesson, and this is going to be over the mindset that Jacob, our forefather, set for us in the scriptures. Okay? Over an account that happened with him. And let's go over that. Okay, Genesis chapter 32 and verse 24, straight to the point. And Jacob was left alone, and there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day. So Jacob was wrestling with this man, which was an angel, all night. And then the sun was rising, okay? So going into this, really seeing the mindset that this sets for you in the truth and what this means to you, okay? Because this is your forefather. This is my forefather, okay? Verse 25. And when he saw that he prevailed not against him, so the angel wasn't easily overtaken, Jacob, they were wrestling all night, right? It says he touched the hollow of his thigh, and the hollow of Jacob's thigh was out of joint. So he popped his thigh out of socket. It reads on. And as he wrestled with him, and he said, let me go. So the angel said, let me go, for the day breaketh. And he said, I will not let thee go, except thou bless me. Okay, we'll show you the mindset of Jacob. So Jacob wanted to be blessed, which his name was later changed to Israel. Okay, so this applies to you. Okay, so this is the type of mentality you have to have. You know, Jacob was wrestling an angel and his thigh was popped out of socket. You know that shit hurt, but Jacob still was persevering. Okay, Jacob wasn't giving up so easily through a trial, through a test, through the fight that he was in. And we got to carry that same mentality with us because we're his children. Okay, Jacob's name was later changed to Israel. He's our forefather. Okay, that makes us the Israelites, and you come from him, and that's how he got blessed. Okay, and when you read on, it's going to break down the name. Okay, so verse 26, and he said, let me go, for the day breaketh. And he said, I will not let thee go, except thou bless me. So Jake didn't give a fuck. Okay, his thigh was popped out of socket. He'd been wrestling all night, but he wasn't about to stop because he wanted that blessing. So that's the mindset. That's the key mindset that I'm, tuning in on this lesson, that I want to highlight, that you have to fight no matter what, man. No matter what happens around you, no matter what happens in you, in your mind or anything, any pain physically or in a situation, mentally, you have to keep fighting. That's what our forefather did. He could have popped the thigh out of the socket, and Jacob could have been like, oh shit, it feels, take a knee, whatever. But he didn't. So we have to apply that mindset in this truth, in this walk, when things are not going your way, when it feels like you're fighting, which is always a fight. It's likened unto a fight in a race, right? When you're fighting, and then something happens even worse, and you could lose. Guess what? You keep fighting. And that's why we're the underdogs, man. Okay? You keep coming back. You keep fighting in this thing, right? That's the spirit of our ancestors. Not no weak ass spirit just passing, sitting there passing around incense. No. Abraham was a warrior. Jacob was a warrior. Isaac, all of our forefathers, man. We were a real people. We weren't just, scattered, like it is today. That's why it's important to read these things, because when you read these accounts, you understand more of who you are, and it unlocks your bloodline. You see who you are. You're reading who you are. So you read these things like, I can do that. And you apply that fear of Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, and it gives you that confidence to do these things. But especially today, just meditating on the situation when he wrestled this angel, man, he did not stop. He did not quit. He didn't give up. That's why we can't quit. We can't give up in whatever situation comes at us, man. Okay, whatever we got to fight. Okay, whatever opponent is with us in the ring, we got to destroy him no matter what. Even if that person is ourselves, and you got to cut off, bad habits or things that are lawful but not convenient unto you. And let's keep reading. Start at 26 again. And he said, let me go, for the day breaketh. And he said, I will not let thee go except thou bless me. Okay. 27. And he said unto him, what is thy name? And he said, Jacob. Verse 28. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. For as a prince hast thou power with Yahweh and with men, and hast prevailed. And Jacob asked him and said, tell me, I pray thee, thy name. And he said, wherefore is it that thou dost ask after my name? And he blessed him there. Right? And Jacob called the name of the place Peniel, for I have seen God face to face, and my life is preserved. Okay? So, yeah, that's the account right there. And you can read this whole chapter. Really, the whole Genesis. It's a lot of good history, you know. But you read this chapter, man, it's very special unto us because we are Israelites. And this is how we got the this is how we got the name Israel, man. You can't make that up. He prince power, Yah Shar Allah. Right? For as a prince thou hast power with Yahweh and with men. That's real, man. You have to, as an Israelite, you have to go figure out what that means to you. You got to go dig deep. You got to figure out what that means to you, man. You don't want to be a regular Israelite out here, you know, 2/3. Go figure out what that means. What does it mean to be a prince of the power? What does that mean to you? Does that just, oh yeah, you know, what does it mean to you, man? These are serious questions you have to ask yourself, and then you have to go find the answer within yourself. And then you start unlocking new doors that you never unlocked. Start doing things you never done. Start seeing things you never seen. Start feeling power that you never felt before. And that's why I brought this out, because this unlocks a lot of power. This is how we got the name Israel. This is how we got that. Okay? And knowing that we're Israelites, we got to carry that with us. That power that's with Yahweh and with men. Okay? As the scripture have said, right? Our forefather wrestled an angel to get that name, to get that title. And now we carry that. That ain't light. And now when you fight with that approach, that mindset, you've already won the battle. The scripture says we've already won. So when you approach with that, you've already won. Now it's going to manifest the defeat of your enemy. Okay? And that's pretty much all I wanted to pull out. Maybe this last scripture. Let me grab this right quick. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 7 and verse 57. All right. And you can read this chapter and you read up. It's about the kingdom of heaven and how we have to go through straits to get there. Okay. So in verse 57, 2nd Ezra chapter 7 and verse 57, it reads, and this is basically the conclusion of all of that. And Ezra was asking him basically, you know, why. And basically this is what the angel said to him that was speaking to him. 2nd Ezra chapter 7 and verse 57. Then answered he me and said, this is the condition of the battle which man that is born upon the earth shall fight, that if he be overcome, he shall suffer as thou hast said. But if he get the victory, he shall receive the thing that I say, which is what? You go read up. It tells you that when you get out of that narrow, you go into the wide. If you don't get to the wide, you fall into the water or the fire, you know? So this is the battle, man. This is the fight upon earth. All right. This is the fight that we must fight. Okay. And with Yahweh Shai, the victory is already written. You just have to have faith because you're going to go through things unto that victory. That victory is going to be getting changed, going into them chairs and getting crowned by Yahweh Shai himself and drinking that wine with him. Okay. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai for giving me the spirit and power to make this lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that teach this truth and will. Wa Barak Thumb unto the hopeful elect. Shalom.